That's not creepy at all. Are we sleeping?
Warszawa!
Yep.
Warsaw! Warsaw! Last stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up.
It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
Aside from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
I definitely didn't expect I'd be coming to my father's funeral so early.
I've noticed you two had certain differences in your views on life.
Yes, especially on my life. But admittedly, that's not a very exciting discovery. Is that all you've learned about me on our journey?
You drool in your sleep. Anything in there about Warsaw?
Workers are striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's visit to Warsaw. The protests are being violently suppressed. Last week, around a dozen people were killed. Polish Socialist Party militants attacked a train. They stole money, bonds, and explosive materials. They're also suspected of robbing a transport of Dutch pomade. The socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then. Further along, we've got murders, muggings, and politics.
The newspapers feed on sensation. Remember that in darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly. Even I can feel hope from all the people riding with us. Can't you?
Nope.
Even without my powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all three petitions. Miners, steelworkers, governors, maids, speculators, thieves. I've forgotten to read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Will you share that knowledge with me?
There's a terrified woman riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something, because excitement is all mixed up with guilt inside him. And this dandy, he's going whoring.
If there's something I've learned in life, Victor, it's never to neglect the horse.
Warsaw, end of the line. Welcome to Warszawa.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
With that?
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
Huh. Well, to the emergent city sign, finish your business, go to your father's funeral. Um, the mermaid city. All right. I'm back reluctantly. Warsaw has changed a lot. Only my father is still the same, distant and cold. At least now he has an excuse. Wow. Shadows of Sands Past done. Which was technically the prologue, which originally said, hoping for the better. We have some stuff to read, like the letter. Warsaw, 1905. Warsaw is neither close nor distant to me. It is the city of my childhood, early youth, my first experiences, those thaumaturgical and otherwise. When I left, I didn't miss it. I did miss my home, my sister, my friend. But the city meant only as much as my loved ones who was there. It was defined by their presence. I didn't really cherish my memories of Warsaw, but I remembered it differently. I knew where they sold the best candies, which way home was the fastest. Now I feel like I don't know the city at all. It's still a melting pot where emotions simmer, pushing the town's matters to its limits. It still rests in anticipation of change and eruption and action, but it's different. I am different. I will have to learn. I will have to relearn my ways around here all over again. Southern Strad Messi? Rhythm permeates every brick here, every cobblestone, every rail. The racket of steam engine pistons of hammers working on the soaring buildings, the frenetic heartbeats, the stomp of marching protesters. The dynamics of progress and change are overwhelming, intoxicating, and emboldening. I can hear the ripple of descent more and more clearly. The rhythmic pulse loosens the rivets holding bilingual signboards together and unties corset knots. In this place, you live in the here and now because the past reeks of decay, and it's too terrifying to think of what the future holds. This is the one I want to read. The letter from Legia. This the one from the um no, this isn't it. That's the one from earlier. What was the so we can't read the one from saying that he died? Oh, there we go. Father is dead. I know I should feel sorry, but I hadn't seen him in 15 years, and I'd hope it would stay that way. And yet, he's the reason I'm coming back to Warsaw. And Legia, father is dead. She needs me. I need to go back to Warsaw. Um, Rasputin, on the pretext of some strange and disturbing visions, decided to accompany me on my trip to Warsaw. I do feel bad for Vesna. Bakuvik. All of this updates. It's a good thing, but Upir is back, along with his power. It's wonderful to see him again. Upir is the ghost of a Slavic nobleman who gambled with his life and that of his companions and then lost it in an honorable duel. That is why the flaw that lured the Upir are those related to arrogance, bravery, honor, and pride. My liqueur came to me when my sense of pride and desire to take matters into my own hands became unsurmountable. 50 years ago, against my father's bidding, bureaucracy and I decided to act on our own accord. Each of us has paid for it in his own way. He is capable of healing. The power of his offensive skills depend on your health points. Bakovic. I did not see the freaking wise woman. Ugh. I really didn't. Crap. That sucks. And that's fine. It's fine. Bukovac, 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 Bukovacs are sometimes mentioned in tales, and we read that part. They are attracted to flaws bred by forbidden acts, like the district governor's Vasily's murder. My Bukovac bottled Vesna, a peasant girl from Transcaucasia with a dramatic past. He usually offensive state his he uses offensive state-based skills, perfect for finishing off heavily injured enemies. Oh, okay. So we can do that. That works. Me. Um, Rasputin, did he change anything in me? Fix anything? I don't know how his power works. It's completely different from thaumaturgy. Upir is at my service again. It feels good to have him back. This is my first time I've been able to take over somebody's flaw completely. Now I will always carry it in me. And with Rasputin's help, I managed to snare a new salutar Bukovac. I am bursting with pride, but now the world is my oyster. The world must wait. My father is dead. I am going back to Warsaw, to Legia. Let's go back to my grimoire. Okay, nothing. Okay, what was this? She writes that father has passed away. He always has the worst timing. Wow. I guess it's fair, but wow. Belong to Vesna. Oh, this is how we swap? Oh no, we can't swap. Oh, we still have the doll. Huh. Oh, I can actually. Ooh. I like the what he had originally. Cemetery. Southern Shremdisi. The exhorting neighbor newspaper sellers, a neighbor's polite smile, the donuts in the cafe, a pleasant European city, now with the bilingual sign and double patrols, the cemetery. The rush of civilization, success, and the accumulation of capital. Marble angels smile mockingly, watching everything from behind the cemetery gates. Barber. Okay. I need to figure out what's. Did the other one have an eyeglass on it? Examine.
When people unite, empires fall.
But day. Railway station. Oh. And after the show, we go. Huh. What is this? Revolutionary leaflets. Brothers, the 11-hour workdays are killing us. Let's follow the examples of the workers in German and English factories and fight to reduce them to 9 working hours. Join the strike. Put down your tools and join the fight for our future. I would say let's add. Let's do kinda wanna do the heart. Wait, what? Oh we will just skip it. Action reaction. Not bad. Finds a brutality. Let's actually do mind. slowing the enemy's actions. Oh, wait. I want to look around first. Read. The Country Weekly Magazine. Change of Warsaw Governor General. Today, the Supreme Order of August 28th was announced. The Governor General of Warsaw, Commander of the Warsaw Military District, Adjutant General Markimovich, will be released from his current duties while retaining the title of Adjutant General. He will be replaced by his second in command, Adjutant General Scallon. Where was the... Yeah. Anti-Thaumaturge leaflets. Citizen. Beware of thaumaturges who act in secret, plotting to bring down the economy and thus take complete control over the society. Let us protect our children from those degenerates waiting for the right moment to take control over the most innocent minds and souls. Let us get rid of those parasites. Recent research shows that thaumaturge brains are burned out from the thoughts that go against nature. Hence, they cannot be treated equally to normal people. Let us act now before it's too late. What? They saw us through. All right, let's decide. Let's go here. Menu. Borscht of broth, fruit soup, pottage with crayfish, Poussin jelly, young turkey, romaine lettuce, pan-seared saffron milk cups, cucumber salad, compote, cream with chocolate, pears a la mode, cup of grenades. All right. If I prove my word, the chief will give me credit. Do we not read this? The Warsaw Courier. When this issue of the courier is in their majesties have arrived. When the issue of the courier is in your hands, the ancient city of Warsaw will be receiving its most distinguished guest, His Majesty Nikolai II, the Emperor of all Russia, the King of Poland, and Grand Duke of Finland, and Her Royal Highness Tsarina Alexandra Fedorovna will arrive in our city this afternoon. This will be the royal couple's first visit to Warsaw. On this long-awaited and joyous occasion, our city has taken up a festive appearance. Streets have been adorned with festoons of flowers and greenery, and the entire area that the royal procession will pass through is filled with crowds of people wishing to pay homage to the majesties on behalf of Warsaw and all of the kingdom. And with that vow of loyal allegiance, Polish hearts sent to the thrones, a quiet and echo of fervent desires and lasting comfort. These arrived from His Majesty's words, who declared in his grand manifesto that his ultimate goal was to ensure the happiness of all his loyal subjects and to discern all his loyal subjects' needs. Those gracious words of the sovereign have become a source of comfort for the people of the Kingdom of Poland. And in the name of that comfort, the Polish people under Russian rule are happy to greet His Majesty today, trusting their substantial needs will be recognized and ready for civic and public service. We've been getting a lot of stuff here. All right, we can go. Here's about what? The city that does not forget.
Why such a crowd?
The circus has come to town.
These are troubled times. Brothers turn against brothers. Russia has had enough bloodshed. The violence must stop. When socialists attempt to divide Russia and her subject nations, to dent the sword that smote the enemy at Grunwald, this demands my decisive action. Thus, by my grace, I hereby appoint as Governor General of Warsaw, Georgi Antonovich Skowon.
A butcher.
Huh?
Warsaw! The time for leniency and indulgence is over. From the moment this office is bestowed on me, no forces hostile to the subjects of Greater Russia will have any further right to exist. None! Whether it be brutal socialist subversives, communists, Jews, or other satanic provocateurs.
He sure knows how to unite a crowd.
Pardon me. Are you Polish?
Yes, I feel Polish. My name's Wiktor.
With the
Wanda.
W.
This is Russia here. Like it or not. Warszawa. Время террора закончилось.
Иди нахуй!
My first decision as Governor General
He's gonna be a
of Warsaw,
freaking tyrant. Hello?
arrestovать.
Great heroes in their sense of timing. Of course, now they're the first ones in the fight.
Samoobladanie, Polyaki. We want that rebel. The loudmouth.
Damn.
What happened?
Be a gentleman. Please kneel and tie my shoe.
We don't know you, but let's see what's going on.
I didn't dare suggest it myself.
Something happened.
Can I ask you a tiny favor? The Russians can't find out about this. The military is just looking for an excuse to suppress the crowd, and these workers are dreaming of thrashing a Russian gendarme.
Either one of you confesses to disturbing the peace, or всех забирай. We'll take you all in.
You can't handle all of us.
Can you get us out of here?
I think I'm open to any kind of suggestion.
With a book like that, I find out what would convince one of these bastards to let us go.
Mm-mm.
Or I'd take on that self-appointed leader of the proletariat.
Interesting strategy. Who are you, really?
Mm-hmm.
A damsel in distress.
Not at all.
Those don't usually hide ammunition in their stockings.
Can I explain it to you another time?
For instance, I could disclose to a soldier that you came here with ammunition under your skirt.
Maybe we should see who they believe. A respected lady of Warsaw, or a common magician who just 100 years ago would have been burned at the stake.
Well, since you asked so nicely. I'm going to take a look around.
Intrigue. Tsar Nikolai the second Romanov, the Emperor of Russia, King of Poland, Grand Duke of Finland. He is visiting Warsaw with his family. Warsaw does not seem to care for him. Gorgy Antonovich Scallon, tyrant. Newly appointed by the Tsar, the Governor General of Warsaw is not popular with the people. Scablin's first decision was to suppress the revolutionary terror with even greater terror from the, authorities. That does not bode well. Wanda, the bold girl that approached me during the Tsar's speech, introduced herself only as Wanda. She was sneaking bullets into nooks and crannies of her undergarments, and not for the first time. Intriguing. Huh. Wait, what was the last thing? Oh, multiple objectives. I think there's nothing else there. Can we go back here? I doubt it. I really wish I would have did this. Not that. Was it the elder? No. It was the wise woman, but it's fine. Manhunt of the station. How did, well, she did see the, book. I don't care for her that much already. Carriage, tram stop, hotel, locked, tram stop, station, carriage, locked, obviously locked. We need to get to the cemetery. Find a way to get out of the killing incident. Workers. There. Oh wait, there we go. It's the bullets that fell from under the woman's dress scattered on the pavement. Small bullets carry big emotions, hope, because they are meant to benefit the cause. Fear, which in these difficult times make its way to even the hardest of hearts. And determination, the companion of courage, without which it would be impossible to face reality. Each bullet was hidden in the nooks and crannies of the undergarments with care and precision. Just like the previous time and the time before that, this is nothing new in the person who took the risk. So we now have her trace, which I'm actually. What is this? Police barrier. The police barrier meant to help with keeping order during the rally. The seemingly ordinary barrier carries the memory of a hand whose firm grip represents the determination of the one who controls it. It was the Gendarme commander who set up the barrier, carrying in his heart a desire to return to the warmth of his home. All he needed was a scapegoat? Huh? Set up the barrier causing start. Okay. Okay. Nothing here. And we literally can't leave. Let's see what the workers know.
Do you think it's a good idea to stir people up and send them to face bullets and bayonets?
What do you want then? My whole life on my knees? Kissing
No.
Ruski's ass?
Do you realize blood is about to be spilled? And that it might be mine?
Fuck
We are
off.
prideful. We are prideful. The workers' leader is a charismatic man whose word greatly moves the crowd. He will not keep quiet, even if it means ending up in a cell. The corporal, the sergeant. Let's talk to the corporal.
Pardon me, gentlemen.
The crowd has received the order. For now, zero response.
We'll give them a moment to arrest them all, book them, interrogate them. Gospodi will be home in November.
German gendarme readiness. Gendarmes are ready to pacify the crowd. They won't hesitate to arrest those who draw their attention. The manhunt at the station. The sergeants want to call it a day and go home as fast as possible. A manhunt entails a lot of work that he'd rather avoid. With a little nudge, he might settle for taking in the agitators and letting the rest go. The workers' leader is perfect for the role.
Gentlemen, please forgive me. Maybe there's a faster way to get
I don't want to do that though.
Resolved.
Back off, Poliak, or we'll start shooting. Paniatno, scrum. Dawaj.
Sergeant, I didn't want to do this, but my name is Wiktor Szulski.
Szulski or Smolski, I don't care.
We'll make an example of you for the rest of these bastards.
Ugh. That's what we get for being prideful. How do we get more attacks? You're the recruit. We need to worry about the private. Let's start. Selecting yourself or a Salvatore. You can review both your and your Salvatore skill. This will help you plan your attack. Summoning another Salvatore. You can summon another Salvatore at any time. A green frame around the Salvatore's image means they are exceptionally effective in a fight with the given enemy. Read the description above the Salvatore to find out why they might be useful at the moment. Okay. And how do we do that? There we go. And why are you... Focus abbreviation will be more effective against this enemy. What about this one? Both? Damage base. Six focus points is crazy. Let's do suffering, and then it'll be before the attack. Let's do this one. Enemy reinforcements are on the way. Are you kidding me? Take off focus. Let's put the old wound up. What is that? Bleeding. Okay. And then yep. Reduce focus. I got 6 pack. Oh. Again. And then oh wait, we do need to get this off of us. That bleeding needs to go. Okay, it's gone. How much do you have? Yep. But you're also vulnerable. Come on. Before he go. There we go. Traits. Enemies can have traits that make them immune to your attacks. Traits are related to different dimensions and they can be disabled. To disable an enemy trait, attack them with a salutator that belongs to the same dimension as the trait. Note that if you don't have the required dimension for it, you can take away all of the opponent's focus and launch a strong attack. Okay. Trait. Attack with you pair to disable. Let's do that instead of taking damage. Let's do this. I really need to go after Salutator anyway, but let's try to reduce focus. There we go. Make you lose focus instead of taking damage and clicks. It's after he shoots. Ugh. We need this. And then clicks damage. What do you have? Is he suffering? He is suffering. Wait. For each damage inflicted. Oh. That's after the shot. This is also after the shot. Nah, we need to attack. Or take focus off. No. Yep. Thank you. Lost focus. All right. Action canceled. Let's beat it. Are we gonna? We're gonna miss the freaking funeral. Are you kidding me?
Name?
They took out Grimoire and our revolver.
Szulski. Wiktor.
Did we lose the shells as well?
One of those Szulskis?
Yes.
My condolences. Now, profile.
Thank you.
What you pissing in the bucket for, asshole?
Where else am I supposed to?
Brown in the bucket, whiz on the wall.
You better remember that, too. That bucket's gonna last you guys till tomorrow.
Can I use the phone?
I should have just turned her in. Revolutionary leaflets. Brothers, the 11-hour work, they're killing us. We've already read that. Are this the leaflets? Nope. Wise guy.
What are you staring at, Ganef?
I don't know what that means.
Quit squealing. First time in the big city? Have some respect if you don't know who you're running your mouth at. What did they put such a swell in jail for?
What about you guys?
Sonny, I've still been running the protection racket with Crook at the Ruzhitsky Bazaar. My dad used to work for him. But that was back in the day. Apart from that, I stay straight. I only hassle the Ruskies when I get a little loaded.
And I'm with the Shivs.
Bullshit.
Okay.
You ain't with the Shivs. Don't you go talking crap about the Shivs, cause I know them. You better give a fuller explanation, cause I lose respect real quick. I'm sensitive about folks like that. Who you from?
My name's Wiktor Szulski, and I work on my own behalf.
Look at our face.
All right. Respect.
First of all, I am a Thaumaturge.
Now them, I got respect for. I know one really decent Jew from Povishla, who's a wizard too.
How about you? You got a foreskin or what?
Is my foreskin any of your fucking business?
Well, no. I was just...
Schmuck. But you don't look like much of a Warsaw lad.
I'm just here for my father's funeral.
I hope you don't miss the funeral toasts. Welcome to Warsaw.
I really should have just turned Wanda in. I should have.
I wouldn't call you a master strategist.
You got away from the station, so theoretically, we achieved our goal.
You're not losing your sense of humor. I guess this isn't your first time in a place like this, is it?
We've got a little time to kill. Maybe now you can tell me more about yourself. You seem to know your way around this setting. You been here often?
I'll take that as a compliment. And sure, sometimes, if the cause demands it.
What cause?
Let's say I know certain folks who'd find poles like you useful.
Dealers in stolen Dutch pomade?
O's?
Donut connoisseurs. They met at Burke Rotblitz's cafe.
What exactly do your friends do?
I'd be glad to tell you, over coffee and jam donuts.
I'm afraid all these crews might have more questions and want to keep you here longer.
Then you won't just miss out on the pastries, but also an adventure worthy of a great cause.
You sure about that?
Szulski!
I see you won't be hanging out here long either.
Another meeting. Fearless Wanda, the smuggler of bullets, proposed a meeting at the Burke Raplitz. Wanda, the woman I met during the killing incident, was smuggling bullets in the nooks and crannies of her undergarments. Clearly, it wasn't the first time she'd done that. Unfortunately, this time the garments didn't hold and the bullets fell onto the pavement. Maybe fate would have us cross paths again and we'll meet at Burke Rotblitz for jam donuts.
Szulski, this yours?
Yep.
That's right.
Then take it and get out of here.
No next question.
Thank you.
Still have to go to the funeral. I think this girl's been here before. Ooh. Save just in case, because I want to look. Note, when recruiting for the Gendarmerie, it is recommended to reject the following candidates immediately. Persons related to rebels and troublemakers, Jews, Thaumaturges. Any deviation from those instructions must be very well argued. Let's do... Let's do a deed. Is this the one we actually have? Still nothing here for right now. Brutality. Increases the damage from the Salutor's next attack by 50%. Perfect efficiency. Yeah, I actually like that. Yeah. All right. That's the one we read. Oh, no, it's not. Stanislaw Obituary. Widely respected citizen Thaumaturge, philanthropist, entrepreneur, father, and husband died suddenly on August 31 at the age of 64. 31st at the age of 64. A service for the response of his soul will be held at St. Charles Bonamere Church on Saturday, December 7th at 11 o'clock. to which his daughter would like to invite our relative friends and acquaintances. 11. Where was? Is it on the map? We just know late afternoon. We don't have a date here though. Crime doesn't pay. Wanted list. Marie Borkova, 54 years old, residing in Warsaw, Old Praga, accused of complicity in stealing 2,000 rubles worth of Dutch pomade wanted. Description: short and scrubbed in stature, dark hair, small hazel eyes, dark scars on the right leg. Warsaw, August 3rd, 1905. Jafiskuk. Oh. Mozoyuksit. Mezoyuz, serving time in prison on Zelina Street, escaped from the hospital on Pocona Street, where he was treated on August 2nd, 1905. Tall in stature, frail, small, and round face. Dark hair, small black eyes, small flat nose, 19 years old. Escaped from the hospital. Okay. Dorf Zek, 18, son of Dubus, formerly residing in Minsk, Mazwiski on Lucas Street, accused of stealing fowl, then fled in the uncertain direction. It's August 14, 1905. Wanted notice? To all police stations, chiefs of Warsaw, beware of Epiurit Nysky, leader of the Shiv's gang, recently seen near Werbowa Street. Blonde hair, blue eyes, round face, sizable stature. Distinctive marks: dark circles under his eyes signifying exceptional anger. He is a thief and murderer, particularly active in the Thermisis area. Whoever notifies the authorities of his whereabouts or contributed to his apprehension shall be rewarded. Orders. During the time of the gracious Tsar of the Russia's visit of Warsaw, it is necessary to enhance the sense of security. Therefore, I ordain that the number of patrols must be doubled. All station chiefs are required to comply with the order immediately. Legible signature. Don't stand around. Keep walking. I think we're actually getting ready to leave. Yeah. Go to the funeral. How do we get to the funeral? We're here. I guess the tram stop. Or no, carriage. We have to go to the carriage. Oh, it is the tram. Okay. Cemetery. Yes. Okay. The mausoleum. Obituary notice. The late Franciscus del Mantle went to be with the Lord following brief yet painful agony, having received the sacraments of August 18th, 1905 at the age of 65. The bereaved family is asking all relatives and friends to join them at the funeral service held at St. Anne's Church on Krakowski on August 25th at 11 o'clock, followed by the transfer of the body to the family's tomb at Bawowski Cemetery. They say you have to cut off a what? Parish announcements. Saturday, 7 a.m. Motif service in honor of Our Lady of the Rosary for the intention of the brothers and sisters of the Confraternity of the Holy Rosary, 9 a.m. Holy Mass, which will be followed by the recitation of the Litany of Loreto with a prayer for the conversion of sinners. I don't like what you guys are talking about. Obituary, widely respected citizen, Thaumaturge at the age of 64. Yeah, we've read that already. But reading gives us experience. R.I.P. Marja Wisnowska, Polish stage artist, born December 23rd, 1861, died January 1st, 1890, to my beloved daughter, a woeful mother. White Rose of Grace, so it's true that they say about the tragic love story. All right. I do like the emotions, so heart. Oh, it's actual skill. Inflicts damage. You have 2. How okay. Action reaction. Quick attack, action reaction, intent. Perfect efficiency. Yeah, let's add this to it. Huh. Let's go. Fortune like what? Could I have a quick word? Sure.
I'm sure you don't remember me. My name's Hayat, Mordecai Hayat. I wanted to offer my condolences.
Thank you.
Please, forgive my prying. I know Mr. Szulski took nitroglycerin for his heart, but how did he pass away?
Were we told that?
Was that his cause of death? His heart?
It's funny.
I'm curious myself. I haven't had a chance to find out.
Yes, I understand. My condolences, once again. I'll leave you alone. I'm sure you want to bid farewell to your father.
I'm going to forget how to pronounce that. I know I am. I met Mordecai Hajat at the funeral. He introduced himself as an acquaintance of the deceased. He asked me a number of odd questions and was keenly interested in the way father died. That picture makes Rasputin look like a big villain. What? My guy, don't start this.
I think I ought to arrest you, Thaumaturge.
I think you need to leave.
I haven't done anything, officer. What's the problem?
I barely recognize you either. You still haven't figured out who I am? Don't be surprised. The last time we saw one another was 20 kilos ago.
Uncle Veronian?
Oh.
I will not keep you. The guy's probably all alone back there, among those vultures circling Stasio. I'm sure she'll be glad to see you. Go on. We'll talk later.
Okay. What do we know about Uncle? Uncle Sasha is our mother's, Nadia's brother. Always kind and good-hearted. He watched us grow up. I'm not close with his son, Petia, yet, even though we are of similar age. Let's go.
Sister?
Wiktor. I'm so glad you came. I wasn't sure if my telegram had reached you.
I'm glad too. How are you holding up?
All this caught me off guard, but for now I don't have time to think things through calmly. Look at yourself. What happened?
I took a short trip to a Warsaw jail.
It's our twin. We're not keeping secrets.
Are you joking? During the funeral? Are you alright?
Everything's fine, don't worry. Have you written to Mother?
Yes, but what can you expect? You know what Nadia is like.
Nadia?
It was never her style to show up for family events like this. It's getting late, and we've still got the reading of Papa's will ahead of us at home. And I'll leave you two alone. I suppose you've got your own matters to clear up.
She doesn't. Yeah, we're gonna stay.
Fine, let's get this over with.
Reason we came.
So, it was me who got it right in the end. Back then, on the train platform, was the last time we saw one another. 15 years ago. After brief suffering, fell asleep in the Lord. Brief? I hope not. Did you write this yourself?
So we don't like him, and our sister doesn't like our mother.
And liar, mistakenly absolved, died after suffering all too briefly. That's better, and definitely closer to the truth. The day you died, you visited me in my dreams. I was a child when you hounded me out of here, and I remember you as you were back then. But in my dream you looked older. You gave me hell as usual. You didn't believe I'd succeed. You were wrong. I've come back with 2 saluters. I'm sorry there are so many things I didn't get to say to your face. All those years, I said them over and over to myself in my head. How you were never able to admit a mistake. You never sought blame in yourself. Someone else was always guilty, never you.
He was one of
because
those.
she wanted something for herself in life. Ligia, because she wasn't born a boy. Me, because I was born a Thaumaturge, but I didn't want to live following your principles. And now... Farewell, Father.
Am I intruding?
Who are you?
Have you been eavesdropping like that for long?
All my life. I came to pay my respects to the dead. Stanisław and I were acquainted. You might say I knew everything about your father. Mr. Wiktor Szulski, isn't it? Your absence from Warsaw has happily come to an end, I hope.
I don't think so. I intend to leave as soon as I wrap up my family obligations. I doubt we'll have time to meet again.
Who knows? Again, my condolences.
Who are you?
We didn't catch your name.
You didn't throw it.
My name's Konieczkin. Ivan Konieczkin.
Ivan.
Goodbye.
Such interesting friends you had.
Seriously.
I guess I'm more tired than I thought.
What is happening to you? Go to your family home. Northern. Elegant squares and plazas are frequented during the day by distinguished police patrols and highbrow hastening to their offices. I know every corner here, every street, and my old stomping ground, Kowalski. If time is humankind's most valuable currency, those here are bankrupt, in marble mausoleums bedecked in bespoke sculptures, with inscription composed by poets and a continuous supply of sumptuous wreath skill. They have nicks in their non-material accounts. Candles gutters out slowly, and sometimes someone throws fresh flowers or as if in mockery. A bleak temple in honor of form without content. There used to be an idyllic garden here, established by the Princess Sartoska, with noble women dancing in Greek dresses. Now there is no laughter echoing among the ancient trees, only weeping. I have the impression that the story of Kowalski is a metaphor for the history of Warsaw. My family's mausoleum is here too. My father's rest here like his father's before. I don't think I will follow their lead. That should even. And my father's funeral, I was startled by a certain even Konchkit. He mentioned he had known my father and that he knew all about him. Oh, family. She hasn't changed. She has the same wary look and frowns when I play the fool. She's the one who keeps her feet on the ground, and is an anchor for others. Okay. How far can we actually go here? Huh. Okay. Well, this takes two. Points. Hmm. Manipulation. Huh. The letter. Rhonda's file. So we took it? I have my own. Or maybe we just looked. I never part with it. We did. The revolver is back in the passport. Still nothing here. Let's actually do some reading. Oh, there we go. Bouquet with a note. A few flowers gathered together in a note. You were closer to me than I could ever admit, and now you're gone. My heart is yearning. That's annoying. Few words. A sea of sadness and longing. The letters were written with a trembling heart that cannot come to terms with the loss. It seems that someone was greatly affected by my father's death. Trace. We don't know who that is. Someone has left a note next to a simple wreath. We had our differences regarding methods, but we shared the same goal. We will carry on, and you rest in peace, brother, your friends in Thaumaturge. The note featured condolences from friends in Thaumaturge. Apparently, father must have kept in touch with other people in the profession. Zerfina Skolska, ni honorable.
Great-grandmother Josefina, a thaumaturge.
Someone left an unusual note by the generic funeral wreath. Eat dirt, Szulski. Unknown. The wreath was thrown carelessly, but some time and effort went into the words in the note. Several versions were written, all of which seemed insufficiently offensive to the author. In the end, he decided on the simple yet eloquent eat dirt. We know who this is? More people than I thought would have came to say their farewells to father. It turned out that he had both friends who were clearly affected by his death and enemies who found it exceptionally pleasing. Well, it seems father evoked extreme emotions in the people he had encountered during his life. Alright, that's gone. Nikodem Szulski.
Grandpa Nikodem, a thaumaturge. I barely remember him.
That's everything in here. You know what? Let's end this here, and when we come back, we'll continue. This is actually a really good story. The fighting's okay. It's not the greatest, not the worst. I've had worse. The idea is there, but the story is really good. I'm just so upset I didn't go into the elders, go back to the elders place. Man. Either way, let's end this here. Thank you, everyone. I hope you're enjoying the Thaumaturge. I really am. The story is what's making it great for me. The only thing is, I know there's different endings, but I feel like there should be something else like major decision or like minor decision saved or something along those lines. But I guess at the same time, it'll make people go back to change to something there, to a different decision that they think would be better for a better ending. But either way, again, thank you and see you soon.